Okay. Jekyll again. You are faithful always, right on time. Perfect too. He's been guiding me and showing me a bunch of secrets. A lot of things I passed on my first playthrough. How do you like the new camera, Jekyll? Is it better? Is it better than the GoPro I was shooting on? I think it's a little more crisp. Yes, it is. It's so clear, man. Good.
Loud, wasn't it? You're here about Aerith?
I'm sorry. Shinra got her.
I know. They came for her.
Here?
She wanted it that way.
HD textures, HD
Aerith is an ancient.
models.
Shinra says she's the sole survivor.
It's the ultimate experience for Final Fantasy VII.
Not her real mother. No. It must have been, yes, 15 years ago. During the war, my
Yes,
husband was
Tsunamods team did an excellent
some
job.
faraway place called Wutai.
You can tell they're hardcore fans. They
because I had received a letter saying he was coming home.
got a lot of fine details perfected. There was a couple bugs I ran into the first day, but I think that was just maybe some installation errors on my end. And you have to like have them load in a certain order, so. But it's been working the last couple days, knock on wood. They are, and it looks like they fixed up the grammar on FF7. Yep, they I think I'm also running a mod where it updated the names of like the spells, so that part makes more sense, like Kiraga. I forget what it was in the original game. Vanilla grammar was so bad.
My husband never came back. I wondered if something had happened to him. But I told myself that his leave must have been canceled. I went to the station every day. Then... You used to see that sort of thing a lot during the war. Take Aerith somewhere safe. That was the only thing she said to me. And then she died. My husband hadn't returned. I had no children, so...
It was like playing FF6 all over again. FF6 was one of my favorites too. I started on that one
Aerith and I bonded very quickly.
a few years ago.
That child loved to talk. She talked to me about everything.
And I played a World Reborn mod on that, so that had some
how she'd escaped from
upscaled things. So
laboratory with her
that was a
mother.
fun game.
How her mother had already returned to the planet, so she didn't feel any need to be lonely. And so many other things.
Return to the planet.
I didn't understand. I asked if she meant somewhere in the sky, but she said no, that it was the planet. She was a mysterious child, in many ways.
Mom? Please don't cry.
Aerith just blurted that out all of a sudden. So I asked her if something had happened.
Someone dear to you has just died. He wanted to see you. But he's already returned to the planet.
At the time, I didn't believe her.
Every time you hear Aerith's
Several
theme
days
song, you
later,
want to cry?
I received notice.
Yeah.
My husband had died in action. And that's how it was.
Nintendo in general
We were
had
happy
very good music in their
until
games.
one day.
So does just Final Fantasy in
Would
general.
like to return Aerith
But
to
this
us.
this was in the
Been
era
searching
of
for a long time.
Nintendo still, I think.
Aerith, You're
I
a
could be
very
wrong on
special
that.
child.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I am.
You're a
This was
special boy.
PlayStation. What am I thinking?
Your real mother was an ancient.
What am I thinking?
Of course, I asked him what an ancient was.
The ancients will lead us to a land of supreme happiness. Aerith will be able to bring happiness
Till this day,
to
I
all
still
those in these
can
wretched
say I don't know
lives.
her,
That
but still
is
cry
why
when she
we at the
dies.
Shinra Company
See, my first
desire
playthrough,
cooperation.
I didn't really choose her a lot, so
I'm not an ancient.
I didn't really get
But
attached much either, and I probably missed out on a lot of her story.
But I knew.
But it was surprising. I was
knew of her
shocked.
mysterious talent. She tried
I was
so
very
hard to
shocked
hide
that
it,
it
and I acted as
came
though
so
I didn't
soon.
notice.
It's amazing she escaped Shinra all these years.
They need Aerith's help, so they've had to be gentle.
But this time was different?
She brought back a little girl with her. Sung had found them on their way here. Aerith agreed to go with Shinra in exchange for the girl's safety.
Marlene.
Marlene! Aerith was captured because of Marlene? Sorry. Marlene's my daughter. I'm really sorry.
You're her father? How in the world can you neglect your child like this?
Please don't start with that. I've thought about it plenty. If I died, Marlene would. I don't have no answer. I want to be with Marlene always. But I gotta fight. 'Cause if I don't, the planet will die. So yeah, I'm gonna fight. But inside, I'm worried about her. I want to be with her always. See, I'm going in circles.
Well, it's not like I don't understand. Anyway, she's upstairs sleeping. Go and see her.
Sorry if I get a little mute sometimes. I get tranced on the voice acting. They did such a good job. And yeah, so I'm trying not to talk too much over it. But yeah, it's like, yeah, it's made it way more cinematic even in moments, so I'm enjoying it. All right. Should we eavesdrop? Is there anything else we can... We already took a potion from this room earlier.
Marlene, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're all right.
Daddy, don't cry. Hey, your beard hurts.
Cloud, you gonna go save Aerith? She's done so much for me. If it's Shinra we're up against, I ain't staying here quiet. I'm coming too.
Guess what? Guess what? Aerith asked me lots of questions like, what do you think of Cloud? I bet she
Ho ho
really
ho!
likes you.
Let's hope so.
I won't tell Tifa.
We're gonna try to go the Aerith route. I don't know what options it'll unlock, but we're gonna go that way.
I won't tell Tifa.
Yeah, don't tell Tifa. I'm trying to keep things separate, if you know what I mean. No. We would never.
It's all my fault. I was the one who got Aerith involved in this.
Don't think like that. Aerith doesn't.
Yeah, Aerith, one more round.
You're going after Aerith, aren't you?
Yeah,
I'm coming with you.
we're going right into Shinra's headquarters. You have to be prepared for the worst.
I know. Right now, I'm ready to push myself to the limit. If I sat here doing nothing, I'd go crazy.
Sorry, bud. Could you take care of Marlene a little bit longer?
Would you
Yes,
babysit for
I don't
free?
mind.
Well, it's dangerous here now.
Appreciate it.
I think you should move someplace safe.
You're right. But promise me you'll make it back. Don't go getting yourself killed.
She don't want to raise your kid, Barrett.
How do we get to the Shinra building?
There ain't no train that goes up there anymore.
Well, let's go to Wall Market. Maybe we'll find something there.
Alright. I just like to save after some of those longer dialogue parts, just in case, you know. Barrett reminds me of that one dad who went for milk and never came back. It happens. People get hurt crossing the street. I'm just curious if we have a restore to put on somebody. Might as well put it on him. Nah, it's gonna take his strength away. I would rather not. I'll think about it for a second.
You finally think you're making a life for yourself in the pits of Midgar. Then that huge thing collapses.
Yeah, but what can we do about it?
There was a rumbling, a little crackling, and then kaboom! I was so scared.
I love it. That's great. You say something different yet?
Even after all that, no, he seems far worse.
Trying to remember. It said Wall Market, but I can't remember exactly which area that is.
Didn't your mother ever...
We'll go look over here. Don Corneo's area. Okay. We any good at stealing yet? We steal from this house? No. Getting easier. Weapon shop to buy batteries, and we start climbing, buddy. Cool. I think it's up here. Just a tragic, the pillar fell down. Yup. Trying to think if it's time to spend some money here. That would kind of be helpful. Wrong NPC, the other guy. Is it worth upgrading right now? Or are we gonna get some good stuff later? I guess we can... I'm at least gonna get a couple of those.
You going up to the plate as well? Then you'll be needing these batteries.
You're selling stuff
Get
you just
better
picked
stuff
up
later.
outside.
You know about that, eh? Well, it's all been repaired, so it's cool.
Why do I need batteries to climb up to the plate?
You'll find out on the way up there. I'll sell you all three, eh? What do you say to 300 gil?
You got yourself a deal.
I say you're full of it. All right, let's have them.
Obtain batteries. Correctly and safely. Yeah, there were a couple battles. I think Tifa were getting a little on edge. So, that should hold us off for now. Bam, plus 10. Heck yeah. Much better. I think I just will, so we can get it to level up faster. Make you a bit stronger. I don't really like the cover one much. I know it's useful, I think, if you're trying to level up limits, but where's our next objective, though? Good question. Do we have to... I take the batteries to the lift? Which is somewhere? I don't know. So half the time I do just get lost. Oh, okay. Maybe they're gonna take us there.
My friends have gone up there. They've got guts.
You want to hear it from me? Oh.
I used the cable.
I have such a bad memory, Jackal.
Yeah, at least they won't go.
I know I just played this game a couple years ago, but
That's just plain stupid. You know this goes up hundreds
sometimes
of
I
meters.
feel like I just got through it by luck.
There. What's that look like?
Just a regular cable.
Well, to me, it looks like a golden, shiny thread of hope.
You're right. If we're gonna save Aerith, this is our only option.
I didn't quite get your analogy, Barrett, but I understand how you feel. Let's go.
Shinra headquarters, here we come. No mercy. SYW.
Scary, huh?
Wow, why?
Sasatsuki.
Dad told me it's Shinra's doing.
I'm terrible at pronunciation, but he's the one that did most of the graphics and the texture updates and stuff. Am I supposed to do something with that propeller over there first, maybe? Yes, I still have the steel materia equipped on Cloud. I do believe. Yep. Oh, here we go.
Maybe that
I thought I already
will
clicked
start
on that.
spinning. I guess I'll just have to trust the shopkeeper.
There we go. Uh-oh. It's getting out of control. Am I supposed to take the battery with me? Perhaps. You hate this part of the game? Okay. Yep, alright, now we got it going. Literally has to be on point, yep. Insert.
Need a battery here too. Looks like I'll have to jump onto that. I should make it if I jump just before it's right in front of me.
Press confirm to jump.
Jump too soon.
Too soon, huh?
Looks like I'll have to jump onto that. I should make it if I jump just before it's right in front of me.
Press confirm.
Oh god. Hello, Swing, my worst nemesis. Meet Nick. Yeah. Fun times here. Feels just like every other action platformer, huh?
Press confirm to jump.
What?
Looks like I'll have to jump. I should make it if I jump just before it's right in front of me. Jump too late.
Too late again. Okay. The thrice try the charm, right? Oh baby! Nailed it. First try. For the edit, right? How do we get that sucker? Okay. Oh yeah. Total expert here. And either... Oh no, is it gonna make me do it again? What? No. No. Can we go somewhere else? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We do have to do it again. Good times. Good times.
Looks like I'll have to jump onto that. I should make it if I jump just before it's right in front of me.
Oh baby! We know the rhythm now. Didn't even phase us. Wait a minute. Oh, what? Yeah, that was slightly confusing. Okay. Okay, we made it to the Shinra headquarters.
Hey, you ought to know all about this building.
No, I don't. Come to think of it, this is the first time I've been to the headquarters.
Well, I've heard a few things.
We can take the stairs to avoid the battles, but I always go back to the battles
Not even the guys who work here can get to it.
because there's an item in the stairs.
I reckon that's where they've taken
Sounds good.
everything. No one's expecting us, so let's get
Sounds
in
good
there.
to me. We can do both too.
Now hold on. You can't just go marching
So I
in
would
through
love
the
to hear
front
the
door.
voice acting in the stairs because I think they
I'm gonna kick some Shinra
debated
It's insane. We've got to find another
altering
way.
the dialogue in there for a second because of cursing
Wasting time
or
like this, Aerithel.
some dialogue
No,
Barrett
but if
had,
we get
but
caught here, Cloud,
I don't
what do you
remember if
think?
they decided to keep it original or not.
We'll sneak in somehow.
We'll sneak in somehow.
See, let's be careful and find a better way in.
All right. Save real quick. Everybody. Yeah, good enough.
Yo, you really gonna take the stairs?
It's the only way. We have to get Aerith back in one piece.
I mean, I know we gotta watch out, but this is...
Ugh, stop complaining. I'm going.
Tifa, wait for me.
It's 4 times now. Hey, wanna make 20 gil? All you gotta do is walk up those stairs.
Not interested.
Fine. I'll just go get a burrito then.
So Uprisen is one of the mod creators, I believe. Maybe. There's 2 enemies you gotta look out for here. Soldier 3rd Class and Moth Slasher. So I wonder if we do get something for walking the whole time, which will take a lot longer. Right? I don't know what it could be. I don't know if it's worth it to try. Wait for walking. That's what I'm wondering, because that guy at the bottom mentioned walking the stairs, but I don't know if he was just messing with me. Yeah, so I know they added.
Because I don't want any trouble until we've saved Aerith. Although, I don't think that's very likely. What is it? You're giving me the creeps.
There's an item upstairs, and I always ran. We can run if we want. I know it's gonna take a while. Never seen that guy before. Yeah, like I seen Suna added himself too in one part of the game, which is kind of clever.
Before, you know?
Now you're at it?
How much further?
I don't know. Why don't you ask them?
You can't keep going on forever like this, can it?
Of course it can't.
Yeah, that was stupid.
I caught you. Oh shoot, I was gonna beat him.
Doesn't look like it.
There yet?
Not yet.
Yo.
I said not yet. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet.
Oh, I beat them both. Cloud, you animal. Elixir.
That's it. I've had enough. I'm going back.
You're gonna go back down all those stairs we just climbed.
I just tried the railing.
Come on, Barrett. Pull it together.
Don't matter what you say. I'm still only flesh and blood. Except for this right arm of mine. It's not like I have any special ex-soldier powers.
I'm human too, you know? That's it. I'm leaving you behind. Huh? Ah! Barrett, stop looking! I don't want to go first anymore.
You crazy?
If you say so.
Barrett, you perv.
And you can get in front of me too.
Oh, come on. Give us a show, Tifa.
Hey, what floor are we on?
I stopped counting ages ago.
Why did they have to build this place so
And then she
damn
just passes
big?
us anyway.
Shinra, they just no damn good. Man, I'm beat. I'm so sorry, Marlene. I know you were hoping to see Daddy again someday.
Hey, stop tempting fate. Just a little more. Only a little more. I hope.
Yeah, this would have taken a while to walk. If anybody does it, they'll have to let me know.
We finally made it. Don't want to see any more stairs for the rest of my life.
Well, we've got this far. Now comes the hard part. We have to keep this up.
Ba-ba-ba-boom. Excuse me, sir.
The intruders!
Oh, they're bad guys. We'll beat them up. We'll beat them up. Lots of armor. See what thunder does. Missed. 80 some. Kapow! Tranquilizer.
Hey, this is a
key card 60. Is he on rollerblades? Did he miss?
Yo, Cloud, we went through all that and you're thinking about going back down to the first floor?
Of course not.
Right, let's move it.
So it must just be that door over here. That they were standing in front of the whole time. Go to 60.
This is it. Don't let your guard down.
I hope Aerith's alright.
Right away, sir.
Okay. We'll go this way.
Look at all those damn guards running around. Cloud, go on ahead and give us a signal. We'll follow.
That was probably not the best time to go.
Wait for the soldiers to let their guard down. Then give the signal to the others using confirm.
Oh god, I gotta do this again. Not the best time either. This might work. Okay. Good enough. Perfect. Now we're getting the hang of it. These guys almost seem to run.
Hey! What are you up to?
Too soon! We'll fight him. Do we have to start over though? I don't remember. Maybe we should cure yourself, Cloud. It's about that time.
I'll do what I can.
Great. 2 limits to start with.
What happened to sneaking in quietly, huh?
He caught me off guard.
Yeah, well, you better get it right this time. We're here to save Aerith, remember?
Well, excuse me. Why don't you go first? Okay. I guess I can run too. I don't think I was doing that before. I'm gonna watch them one more time. Got it.
That's how it's done. We're gonna
In the
rock.
clear.
Don't forget, we're here to save Aerith.
Hell, I know that.
Okay. Next floor. 61. Who's this guy?
He's late. Did he forgot his key card? Even employees can't access floors above 59 without one.
Who the heck are you? What are you doing here? Aha! I I get it. You're from that group, aren't you? The one everyone's been talking about. Shinra Company Repairs. You know, this building's showing its age. Take this floor. The door's stuck wide open. Please fix it ASAP. Oh, and while you're at it, have a look at the other floors too. Here, you'll need this.
Ooh, free card. Nice.
I've not seen you before. Just been assigned here? Well, don't you worry. I'll explain things.
But
I'm kinda in a hurry. Things?
Come on. What's with the face? I was only going to tell you about the floors above. The executives use a lot of the floors from the 60th onwards. You don't have a chance of reaching them without a key card. With a card, you can use the stairs and elevators freely. To use an elevator, all you need to do is press OK in front. Voila! It will open after making that. Remember, there are different types of card. One key card alone won't let you roam everywhere. For example, key card 60 takes you up to the 60th floor. And keycard security like this is to be expected. Shinra are the sole distributors of energy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to ramble on. Well, all the best then.
Thank you.
Floors used for R&R. From this point on, there are a lot of special floors for the bigwigs. As for the rest of us, we slave away below all day. Trust me, it really takes it out of you.
Thought I heard some commotion downstairs a minute ago. Wonder what happened.
Union! Union!
Anyway, it doesn't matter. The building's secure from the 60th floor on.
Thought I heard some commotion downstairs.
No idea. The building's secure.
Okay, okay. Okay. Are we ready to go up? We'll take the stairs. We love taking stairs. I forget everything we can do in this place. Got a TV, urban development, public order, weapons department, and the space program archives are held in their respective rooms. Who's this guy?
Oh, how do you do? This is the office of the mayor of Midgar. Mayor Dominic is inside. Incidentally, I am the mayor's assistant. Should you have any questions, please don't hesitate to run them by me.
I do want to check to see. Yeah, we do want to heal people. I guess.
Hmm? Oh.
Hello, Mayor.
You all must be those... Me? I'm Dominic, the mayor of Midgar. Actually, I'm mayor in name only. The city and everything in it is really run by Shinra Inc. My only real job is watching over Shinra's documents. Me, the man, a librarian. Now, you want to get upstairs? I'll tell you what, you can guess the password. I'll give you my keycard. Yes, that's it. Guess the password, and I'll give you my keycard. Get it on the first try, and I'll even throw in a special item.
Oh no. I don't know what that would be. How would I know? Let's see if we can get through any place else. Got an exercise room. Darn, that's locked. Don't remember the password. Uh-oh. Okay.
You're gonna feel this one.
The password is in the bookshelves. Okay, we could look there. Forget how many floors there are. Kind of want to save it if I can. Good. Removal of documents from this floor is strictly prohibited. A Glorious History, Volume 1. Map of Midgar, Sections 0 through 4. Final Budget Report. To learn which archives a room contains, please use the console at each entrance.
Did you speak with the mayor? Huh? A passphrase? Oh, right. He's got nothing better to do. You have to understand, President Shinra has almost complete control over Midgar. Let me help you. I'll answer any of your queries.
Help me out.
Yes, certainly. As a public servant, it's a joy to serve the needs of the people. I'll gladly give you a hint. For 500 gil.
500 gil!
Pay up.
Oh my.
We'll pay it.
Thank you very much. Listen carefully. This floor holds archives from the Shinra Company's main departments. Part of the passphrase is hidden in each room. Take a good look at the documents. The department names are written on a plaque next to the door.
Well, you didn't. Oh my goodness.
Got it? Then tell me.
The password is Shinra. Mako is tops. The mayor is a bomb. Blast that Mako. Shinra goes boom. Wait. Shinra blast the mayor. Mayor is the best. Shinra is a fool. Mako is tops. The mayor is a bomb. Blast that Mako.
I don't know the right answer.
Shinra goes boom.
Wait. Good, we can go check again. Wait. Mako? Wasn't there a couple Mako options? Mako energy and sudden rapid evolution of organisms.
Got it? Then tell me.
The password is Shinra. Mako with the mayor is a bomb. Blast that Mako.
Blast that Mako? Or Mako is tops?
Mako is tops. Blast that
Blast that Mako? We'll go with blast. How about that? We'll try that.
Nope. You're all wrong.
We're all
It's a
wrong.
much better word than that. Try again. Got it? Then tell me.
The password is Shin. Mako is tops.
Nope. You're all wrong. Got it? Then.
The password is Shinra. Mako the mayor is a bomb. Blast. Shinra goes boom.
Nope. You're all. Got it? Then tell me.
The password is
I don't know what it is.
Shinra is a fool. Mako is top. The mayor is a bomb.
Nope. You're all wrong. Got it? Then.
The password is
Nope. You're all wrong. Got it? Then tell me.
The password is Shinra is a fool.
Shinra is a fool. God, how beautiful
Shinra is a fool.
You are correct. President Shinra.
Oh, it's okay. I would have not. Obviously, I picked like the last one, so we all got it wrong. All right, we can go to 65 now.
God, how beautiful that sounds. You are correct.
Oh, that was confusing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't get it right the first time either.
Believe how they treat me? Me? Like some common employee?
All right. Moving on up. Yeah, I'm not sure what item we would have gotten. Drat! It's locked. About these ones. Ooh, this one's not. Midgar parts. Can we put them on here?
Model of Midgar. The city that feeds off of Mako energy. The model's incomplete.
Insert the Midgar parts.
Sounds like something opened up.
I assume the Turks show up when entering the elevator. Oh. What you doing, Alan? My brother's cat. Do we have... No, we don't. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Not bad. Loco Weed. Remember Moss Slasher and Soldier Third Class? I kinda don't. I might when I see him. Those are the monsters you want to steal from. Okay. Oh, up here. Midgar parts.
Model of Midgar. The city that feeds off of Mako energy. Model of Midgar. The city that feeds off of Mako energy. Sector 6 is still under construction. Once that's completed, Shinra's vision will be realized. Vision? Is Eric part of their plans? Model of Midgar. The city that feeds off. The model's incomplete.
Yeah. We'll see if I get him. Hopefully I will. I knew there was a monster earlier in the train yard we could have stolen from, but I accidentally killed him. Because Cloud just couldn't get the steal complete.
Sounds like something opened up.
Is it this room now? Or is it the one above it? Where the heck is the other dude? A spike bat for Cloud, the one in the graveyard. Oh, there he goes. I'm like, where the heck did he go? He used the move Fly! Midgar parts. Locked.
Model of Midgar. The model's incomplete. Sounds like something opened up.
Maybe it is the chest now. Yeah, cool. Midgar parts.
A model of Midgar. Sector 6 is still under construction. A model of Midgar. Sector 6 is still under vision.
Isn't this the
Model of
last?
Sector 6 is still under vision.
Maybe it's over here.
Model of Midgar. The city that feeds off of Mako Energy.
What are you doing, Alan?
Model is incomplete. Sounds like something opened up. Model of Midgar.
Oops. Something new opened. Bet it's this one. Midgar parts. And now...
A model of Mid Sector 6's vision.
It should be complete. No.
Model of Mid... Model of...
Maybe this one?
Model of... Model of Mid... The model's in...
Okay, there we go.
Sounds like something opened up.
Maybe this one. Cats are arseholes. My father's cat tripped my daughter once. They can be. I've known a couple that have some attitudes. When is the FFX 10 stream? Probably after this one, maybe. Maybe I could start it even before and double up during the week. I don't want to confuse myself too much though, so we might just stick with one. I'm liking Cloud's voice actor. Yes, did a very good job. Voiced by Crane. He's the head director of the voice actors, and he also did Barrett's voice. I think he did a few voices. But yeah, did a very good job. I know, just the ability to do the variety too, like, very talented. Alright, so we get to go up to the next floor. Yeah, I'm very excited to play 10. It's been years. I never even beat that game. But now I have the HD remastered games on Steam, so I'm just spoiled. Like, I'm loving the graphics on this game. Oh, don't kill that one. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not reading their names. I'm so sorry. I think I've seen them before though. Maybe we could find another one. Oops. Oh.
I'm fed up with carrying all these files. I get to meet lots of cute men though, at least. One of the perks of being a secretary.
Oh, you promiscuous. That was the Moss Slasher. Oh, my bad. Oops. Yeah, I need to get off of default mode, I guess.
Is it me, or does the conference room stink? There's definitely a smell coming from somewhere.
Something stinky.
They said it's another executive meeting. I wonder if it's about the plate incident.
When you're in the restroom, do you ever hear voices coming from somewhere? Like a load of whispering?
A load of whispering. Sounds like bad digestion. Excuse me, sir.
It's filthy. Climb up and have a look.
Do we need to flush it first? Just in case we fall in, you know, I don't want to step in some guy's turd.
It's filthy. Climb up and have a look.
It's a huge surprise, huh? So I can still get it, is what you're telling me. Well, that's relieving.
Jeez, that's a lot of suits.
Cleaning a nice pair of shoes from poop is awful. Oh man, I've stepped in dog turds growing up. Gotta get a stick, all the grooves. It's impossible.
In addition to this, rebuilding Plate 7 is expected to cost.
We're not rebuilding.
What?
Plate 7 is being left as it is. Instead, we're reopening the Neo Midgar project.
So the ancient girl has...
The promised land will be ours in good time. Raise Mako rates 15% in all areas.
Rate hike! Rate hike! Tra-la-la! And please include our space program in the budget!
Reeve and Scarlet will divide the revenue generated from the rates increase.
Oh, man!
Mr. President, raising the rates further can only add to the discontent felt among our citizens.
Don't worry, the ignorant fools won't lose confidence. Far from it, in fact.
My little dog pooped in my boot before my question was how.
After all,
Talent. Pure talent.
Terrorists.
That dirty lion.
Ah, Hojo. How is the girl?
Imagine slipping on your boot before stepping outside. Feelings, yeah, wouldn't be pleasant.
Now the discrepancy is 18%.
No, it wouldn't.
How long will this evaluation take?
I estimate around 120 years. It's unlikely to be finished in our lifetime, or in the lifetime of the specimen for that matter. Which is why we're thinking of breeding her. That way we can create offspring with the strength to endure our research over a longer period of time.
What about the Promised Land? Won't this delay hinder our plans?
That is my conviction. In any case, the girl will be a strong mother, although she does have a few frailties.
I think that concludes our meeting.
Where's that smell coming from?
They were talking about Aerith, right?
I don't know.
Probably.
Let's follow him.
Let's get him. Oh, wait. Just kidding. Gotta go back this way. Through the bathroom. Got the ventilations coming right into the meeting room. Perfect design. Are there any secrets in there?
Hojo.
I'm fed up with carrying all these. I get to meet lots. One of the perks.
Is it me or does the conference room stink?
It stinks. That guy don't want to talk. He's too busy. Can we get to the next floor? Is that a possibility? Hurry before the door shuts.
I remember him, that Hojo guy. He's in charge of Shinra's science department. Cloud, you know him?
It's the first time I've actually seen him. So, that's who.
We should talk to this guy first.
What's up, guys? Blitz here today, bringing you another update. This
Blitz!
just in, everyone in Midgar all of a sudden has voices. Sources have been saying that the activist group Tsunamods is behind all of this. Hey you, blue-eyed, chocobo-haired, large compensating, sword-wielding individual. What do you think about this?
Excuse me?
Wait, you're telling me you haven't noticed? Do you have Mako poisoning or something? What's up with your eyes?
I was a soldier.
Oh, interesting. Say, hey, who's your friend with the red gloves? She looks like she's pretty good at handling the books. And that's all the time that we have, guys. Make sure you all tune in for some more information on what's going on in Midgar, and hopefully a new update is coming soon from Tsunamods.
Very nice. Well done, Blitz. Is there anything up here I want to look at? No, those are the jail cells, right? That's what those are. Critical hit. Alright, let's see what Hojo Mojo's up to. It's red.
Is this the specimen for today's experiment?
It is. We shall proceed right away. Raise it to the floor above. My precious specimen.
Get him, Cloud. Sword to the back of the neck. What are you naming red this time? What should we? Do you have any ideas?
Specimen? Is it going to be used in biological
If it lets us, it
experiments?
might not let us because it's voice acted. That's a possibility.
Genova.
Oh no, I fainted.
Genova. Sephiroth. So, they brought it here.
Cloud, pull yourself together.
Did you see it?
See what?
It's moving. Is it alive?
The hell is this headless freak? Man, that's messed up. Let's just get out of here.
Let's let it out. Let's let you out. Break the glass, Cloud. Break it. poison materia. Ho, ho, ho. That sounds fun. Equips poison magic. Oh, it's magic. Yeah, but bio. That's what that is. I think we'll be saving it. Uh-oh. Barrett's furious. Does that make his attack stronger? Or just so he only attacks? I can't remember. I get confused on all these status things. Guess we could waste some potions here. Soldiers. That kind of hurts. Stole a hard edge. Good thing I chose to cure myself. These guys are kind of strong.
Don't get up.
186. Down he goes. Very nice. So we stole a hard edge. I don't remember what that is. It's a sword. Is what that is. Oh, is it a sword? Ah! I forgot. If we probably have gotten this. It's been so long since I've played this. It might as well be a first playthrough. Ah, cool. I'm happy about that. Opens up 2 new slots. Very nice. I still don't want to bring down his attack too much yet.
Aerith. Oh, is that her name? What do you want? We've come to take her back with us. Outsiders?
You catch on real quick.
There are far too many frivolous things in the world to concern myself with the likes of you. Are you going to kill me? I'd advise against it. The equipment here is extremely delicate. Without me, who would operate it? Good. I always recommend logical thinking, especially in moments such as these. Now, bring in the specimen. What do you think you're doing? Lending a helping hand to some endangered species. Both are on the brink of extinction. If I don't intervene, these creatures will perish.
Creatures? That's terrible! Aerith is a human being!
You're gonna pay.
Barrett, can't you do something?
All right, step back.
No!
Break it. Uh-oh.
What have you? No! My precious specimens!
Get him.
Now's our chance.
Thanks, Cloud. What's wrong?
The elevator's moving. This inferior creature is nothing compared to the specimen down there. A ferocious specimen indeed.
The monster below is rather strong. I'll help you with it.
It talked?
I'll talk as much as you like later, miss.
We'll take care of the monster. Keep Aerith safe. Barrett, you help her. Tifa, I'm counting on you. What's your name?
Hojo called me Red 13. A name that means nothing to me. You may call me whatever you wish.
Yeah, didn't get a choice, but that's alright. I figured we won it because it's all voice acted, so that's okay with me. Alright, Red, what do you got? Let's see how strong he is. Man, that guy is ferocious in the back. He poisoned you, Red. Let's start. See if we can get some of these guys out of our way. $185, nice. Reanimate. No. Well. Can I steal from that guy? Is that smart to do? Oh, you know, fire and all. Hell yeah, let's do that. Oh, we're poisoned. What does fire do? Not bad. Let's cure you. Sled thing. Let's try that. $253. We better cure ourselves. Nailed it. Talisman.
Aerith,
Excellent.
are you okay?
Looks like she will be now.
I have a right to choose as well. I'm not that keen on two-legged things.
What are you? Some kind of lab-rat dog?
A fascinating question, and difficult to answer. I am what you see before you. I'm sure you have many questions, but I think it's best we leave here first. I'll show you the way.
Cloud! So you did come for me.
I apologize for what I did back there. It was merely an act to throw Hojo off guard.
No need to be in this building now we've saved Aerith. We're getting the hell out of here.
If the 5 of us move together, we'll be noticed. Let's break up into 2 groups.
Split up. Should we... look at our party? Heck yeah, let's take Aerith. Shall we? What level is everybody? You're already 15. I guess we could do that. Sounds good to me. Let's access the menu. Good, both of them are in the back. Let's beef you up, Aerith. Actually, first, let's see. I doubt we have much to give you. Sorry. But maybe we could stick something on you. Poison, perhaps? Probably be fine. You don't, yeah, don't got much for you. Just take care of that. I don't really want to use that, so let's heal quickly. Okay, we're gonna try that out. Oops. Confirm.
We'll go on ahead. Remember, the elevator on the 66th floor.
Don't be late. You know where the elevator is, yes? The 66th floor.
66th floor. Let's grab this materia. What is it? Enemy skill. Great. I don't remember who's best to give it to, though, off the top of my head. We'll give it to Cloud. He has room for it. He's got room. Okay. Is there anything else back here? There's some bottles. Oh, they're on top. So is he. Aha! Stairs! Oh no! Ambushed. Not cool. You and your flying sickles. Try bio. Sleeple. Don't put me to sleep.
Sorry, but I gotta.
Thundara. No wonder they're so strong. Jeez. I'd rather attack. Loco. Weed. Alright, Aerith. You're kind of in the middle of where I would want to heal. We're gonna gamble.
No, please don't kill me. I only did what Dr. Hojo told me to do. I'll prove it. Here, take my keycard. It'll get you as far as the 68th floor. Would I do this if I run their side?
Thank you. And I like your voice. That was fun. There are stairs right there. Am I blind? I'm blind. Oh, look. Exactly what I wanted. Wait, what? Oh, it puts it at the bottom. Huh. Oh yeah, I was going to see... There, Spirit. Plus 10. Anything else? No? Can we go this way now? Potion. More potion. Great. Fantastic. We're supposed to go to the 66th, but he gave us something, I thought.
Everyone's meeting up at the elevator on the 66th floor.
Oh, okay. We want to do that first. Thanks for the reminder. I thought they said the elevator, but...
My job gives me a sense of purpose. With just the touch of a button, I feel like I'm controlling the world.
Come on,
Great.
come on, we're building the future of Mako.
When you're in the restroom, do you...
All I do is stare at these displays. They almost feels like I'm being forced to do it. It just doesn't give my life a sense of purpose.
Well, the button guy up there sure is happy.
Is it me or does the conference room stink?
Yeah, it is smelly. It's smelly. What the heck? Maybe I gotta press the elevator button. Something.
Phew. I'm fed up with. I get to one of the.
Something funny like that. Oh, yep.
Hey, what's going on?
Would you press up, please?
Turks. Must be a trap.
Uh-oh.
This must have been a real thrill for you.
Must be a trap.
Did you enjoy it?
Shit.
Oh no.
They got you too? Where's Aerith?
In a safe place. She's invaluable to us, the last surviving ancient.
Cetra? That girl is a survivor of the Cetra?
The Cetra, or Ancients, will teach us about the Promised Land. I'm expecting to hear great things from her.
The Promised Land? That's just a legend.
An enthralling legend. So enticing it must be pursued. The Promised Land is said to be incredibly fertile, and if the land is fertile,
then there's gotta be Mako.
Exactly. We won't even need to build any cash-craving reactors there. The abundance of Mako will flow out all on its own. That is where Neo Midgar will be built. Our company's new glory.
Keep dreaming.
Surely you've realized by now, all that one requires to make a dream come true is money and power. Well, that concludes your audience.
Come on, out of his way.
Now hold it right there, and I have a shitload of things I gotta say to you, you greedy son of a bitch!
Get him, Barrett. Get him. Pull that mustache off his lip.
For all other inquiries, please talk to my secretary.
I wonder how Aerith is doing.
Cloud, are you there?
Aerith, you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. I knew you'd come for me.
Hey, you did ask for a bodyguard.
The deal was for a date, right?
Oh, you're gonna make Tifa mad.
I get it.
Tifa, you're in there too?
Yeah, sorry about that. You know, Aerith, I have a question.
Yes?
Does the Promised Land actually exist?
Oh, well, I don't know. All I do know is the Cetra are born of the planet. They speak with the planet, and they unlock the planet. And then the Cetra will return to the Promised Land, a land of supreme happiness, which was granted by the planet.
What does that mean?
More than words, I don't have a clue.
Speak with the planet.
Just what does the planet say?
It's real noisy, like it's full of people. That's why I can't make out what it's saying.
Can you hear it now?
No. I've only been able to hear it at that church in the slums, and my mom once told me that hearing it clearly in Midgar isn't possible anymore. My real mom, that is. Aerith, you must leave Midgar. Then you'll be able to speak with the planet and find your Promised Land. That's what she said. Back then, I thought I wouldn't be able to hear anything by now, but...
Psst. Think we can escape?
Gonna be tricky. Leave it to me.
Cloud, you're so reliable.
You know it.
Yo! Aerith is an ancient. And the ancients are all really called the Cetra. The ancients know about a place called the Promised Land, which Shinra's really searching for. But the Promised Land's only mentioned in stories. We don't know if it exists or not. That right? Those jerks say the Promised Land is full of Mako energy, so if they find it, they'll suck it all up. And the land will wither away there too. The planet will get even more run down. I'm not gonna let them get away with it. Avalanche is recruiting new members. Me, Tifa, Cloud, Aerith. How about you?
How about you, Red? You in? We could use a mascot.
So damn boring.
I wonder how Red 13 is doing.
Grandpa.
Grandpa? Grandpa. Yeah.
What's so amusing?
Nothing.
We're cellmates. We are. Let's get some sleep. With Tifa. Why'd they put us in a cell together? You'd expect them to put the ladies together, but... Hey, look.
The door's opened. When did that happen?
Let's save ourselves, Cloud.
What's going on?
Just kidding. We're gonna get the key. I was hoping. Well, she can come.
Tifa, wake up!
What's wrong?
Something's not right. Take a look outside.
What happened?
He should have the keys on him. Tifa, help Aerith. I'll go get Barrett and Red 13. Barrett, Red 13. Something's wrong.
Hey, how'd you get in?
I'm sneaky.
What the hell's going on?
This isn't the work of man. I'll check up ahead.
Leave this to me. You guys keep moving before we get caught again.
Come on, let's follow Red 13.
Ooh. This guy's down. Up, 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 up. Needles are missing. That's good.
Hey, you asked for it.
114. Very nice. Very nice. I like the music. That's what I'm smiling about. Nice eerie ambiance. Can we steal anything from you? Is that possible? Tranquilizing. Oh yeah, Phoenix down. Looks like that's what these guys could use. I'm gonna try to get to that save. Gotta go this way anyway. Whoa! That door exploded.
The Genova specimen. It's moved to the floor above. Let's use the elevator.
But it's too scary.
Genova. Did it escape? Genova.
I think it escaped. What are these, teapots? Whoa, that's pretty trippy. Let's see what Bio does to him. Oh no, he put him to sleep. Shoot. I forget what does what. I'm missing too. Let's just take him out fast. Good job, Tifa. Oof. What damage. Love that new sword. Going to say we could. Oh yeah, by the way. So we could put more on her now. Wait though. Wait. No. Wait. Guess ice. About you, Tifa, what do you got? Could put sense on you. Okay, let's save. Actually. I really should put that on you. Oh well. Okay, now we can save. The trail of blood.
It's leading somewhere. Above?
Look at all this carnage. Guess we could have saved up on this floor too. No, okay, we're fine. Dude. It's healing wind. Ouch. Why does Tifa have cure? We need to give that to Aerith. I don't know what we're doing. I guess let's get that out of the way. Oh, she's asleep. I don't know if it'll matter. Yeah. Oh, baby. Finish it. Perfect timing. Got it. We need to heal Aerith. We'll just use our magic. She has plenty. Maybe we will just keep it on Tifa for now. No, I don't want to go in there. Anything up here that I would want? No. Just more battles. Blade beam gained. Okay. Level 2. Ha ha ha. Diffuses after hitting one opponent. Guess we'll see what that's about. All right. Guess we'll save since we just got that. Where'd all this blood come from? Is the president dead? A sword in the back!
Dead. The leader of Shinra's dead.
This sword is...
Sephiroth's.
You mean Sephiroth is alive?
Looks like it. Only he can wield that.
Who cares who did it? Shinra's finished.
Please, don't kill me!
What happened?
Sephiroth! Sephiroth came!
You saw him. You saw Sephiroth.
Yeah! I saw him! With my own eyes!
Really?
Would I lie at a time like this? I heard his voice, too! He said something about not letting us have the Promised Land!
What does that mean? Does the Promised Land really exist? And Sephiroth came here to save it from Shinra?
So he's a good guy then?
Save the Promised Land. A good guy? No way. It's not that simple. Believe me. Sephiroth must have some other goal.
Rufus. Shit. Forgot about him.
Who?
Vice President Rufus.
And you just let him get away.
They say he's real cold-hearted.
Let's steal his sword at least. Why would Sephiroth just leave his sword? It's too good a blade.
I wonder what sort of person he is.
Even I know of him.
I heard he's been assigned somewhere else for a while.
Any secrets? I don't think so.
So Sephiroth is alive after all. Who are you?
Cloud, ex-soldier, first class.
I'm from Avalanche.
Same here.
I sell flowers in the slums.
I'm a flower salesman. Florist, first class.
Well, I'm Rufus, president of the Shinra company.
The old fool's still warm. Not wasting any time, are you?
True. As a courtesy, I'll let you hear the speech for my inauguration. Father controlled the world with the power of money, and that worked for him. Shinra made the people feel safe. They thought they were being protected. Work at Shinra, get your pay. Any trouble, any terrorism, and the Shinra army is there for you. On the surface, it's a perfect setup. But I do things differently. I'll control the world with fear. My father's way is far too expensive. You can control the hearts of men with a little fear. So, why waste good money on the mindless masses? Be under no illusions. I am not my father.
Well, you're no different to him when it comes to speeches, that's for sure.
Take Aerith and get out of the building.
What?
I'll explain later. Barrett, there's a crisis facing the planet.
The hell's that supposed to be?
I'll talk about it later. Just trust me on this. I'll catch up with you after I take care of him.
All right, Cloud.
Just do what I say. Quit wasting time.
I'm worried about Cloud.
I'll wait for him. You guys get to the elevator.
How sweet, Tifa.
It's bound to be tougher from here on. We should check our equipment.
So about Cloud and Tifa's materia.
I guess we could. Okay. Time to redistribute. Maybe? Yeah, red needs a lot of things. Let's give him an all. All steel, that'd be funny. But all lightning. And put a restore on you. Gotta level up some fires and stuff. Hold on though. I would like to probably replace that. Actually, I'm going to put steel on red. That's what I want to do. There we go. Is there any other slots available? We can put sense on you. It won't hurt. Alright. That's worse. That's worse. Okay. One step. Oh my goodness. We're already in battle. Let's see what Bio does. Nothing. The wrong. Deadly Waste. Wonder what that will do. Oh yeah, we could use the elevator, I think. Oh. Oh no. That thing's huge. Oh gosh. That thing's very big. Can't reach. Okay, never mind. Attack. I don't know if Bio would do much on a machine.
But I gotta.
Thunder will. No.
Let the lightning burn.
160. Let's just defend for now. Just keep using thunder. Probably the best. 150. Main artillery, uh-oh. Defend. Up, 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 up. Sensor cannon charging. That doesn't sound good. It's charged. Wave artillery. Do we need to heal? Red limit break. We can heal. Why not?
Time for something special.
Do some sled fang. $243. Oh, and it's over with. Great job, fellas. Oh no, it's not over with. That was just the first one. Big shot, baby. Get him. Okay. Keep with the thunder. No, he got put to sleep. Can I hit him and it'll wake up? Yep. Flying drill. Oh no. I think we could take a couple more hits. I'm hoping. Or we might not have to. Hold on. That's it. Just the two. Mithril armlet. Don't mind if I do. Remove materia from members. Why would I do such things? Oh, that's probably why. How do I switch? All lightning, hopefully, will be a good one. The steel down there. Probably want to restore. Anything else we could want? Enemy skill, maybe? Don't really want to weaken myself any more than this. I think we'll go with that. Oh, we could actually bump it up a notch. That gives us more spirit and better magic. The lightning would be better. Let's do all that stuff. Alright. Anything else? Nope.
Why do you want to fight me?
Because you seek Sephiroth in the Promised Land.
That's right. Did you know that Sephiroth is an ancient?
Figures. Anyway, I can't let either you or Sephiroth have the Promised Land.
I see. I guess this means we won't be friends.
Time for battle! Him and his panther. Can I steal from either one of them? I doubt it. $24. Uh-oh, shell. Probably take one more hit, and then I need to heal in case something bad happens, like that. Oh, I should have used my limit. But now I should probably heal, just to make sure. Blade Beam. Try it on you.
You're finished!
360. Oh, and the ricochet.
That's all for today.
Oh, you wuss. Yes, take everything. I don't know where I'm going. Back this way. Oh no! I can't save. Hurry, Cloud, get out of there! Okay, I made it. Why can't I? Oh, I can't save. I was getting worried about that. Might want to top off. At least one. Alright, Tifa. You waited for me.
I couldn't finish him off. Something tells me he's going to be a real problem for us.
Oh, are we back? Back with this group. All our materials off again. I don't know if that stuff will matter much. Oh, boy. Actually, wait a minute. I think I could add stuff to you. Protect vest. Vitality plus 10. Huh, okay. My question is, do we want to look up here first? I don't think we have yet. Accessories. What accessories can we get?
Welcome. How may I help you to... Ah! Here, the money. Be my guest.
Don't want your money. Avalanche ain't a bunch of muggers. We came here to get what your boss took from us. Well, I guess what ain't the right word.
Avalanche?
Hey, we're not gonna hurt you. If it's cash you want, it's cash you'll get.
Yes. Well, then...
What? Just take it. Do we need anything? I don't think we really need anything from here.
We look forward to seeing you again. Actually, to tell you the truth, we don't...
You don't.
Excuse me. And Melissa, can I help?
What? Let me open them.
Excuse me.
Let me open them. Okay. Well, that was kind of cool. Alright. Uh-oh, what's on the next floor?
There's no time.
Okay. No time. What about the first floor, though? Anything cool down here? I don't think so. Alright. Let's get out of here.
I'll go first. Son of a... The others completely surrounded. On my own, it'd be nothing. What about you?
Leave while you still can. It's not you they're after. It's me.
Not gonna happen. You got caught up in this protecting Marlene. Now it's my turn. I won't let them. I won't let Shinra do whatever they want anymore.
Thank you, Mr. Barrett.
Give me a break, Mr. Barrett. That don't sound right at all.
Well then, if you are both through talking, may I suggest we think of a way to
Yes, let's get out of here.
Yeah. You're too damn cold for my liking, just like someone else I know.
Is something troubling you?
Not a thing. So what we gonna do?
Barrett!
Tifa, what about Cloud?
Everyone, over here!
No? What up? Where's Cloud?
I'll explain later. Hurry!
Take 2 steps further.
Hurry!
Oh, just kidding.
Where to?
Better be the hell out.
Oh, yeah.
That's it!
Let's see if I'm any good at this part.
Come on!
Tifa, follow me.
Move your ass, Red.
Let's mosey.
Let's mosey. Control the bike with directions. Push the truck. Attack left. Confirm. Shoot. We're probably fine. Attack right. Oops. Let's switch. Oh, that's easy enough. Okay, let's begin. Oh, baby, look how smooth this is. Yeah, come up behind me. There ya. Oh. Get off my friends! Get off my friends! Aha! Oops, wrong side. There we go. Slash the tire. Oh no. Oh no, there's so many of them all at once. Get off them. Are we gonna make it? Oh no, big boy. What are we going to do? We're gonna fight. Because we're cornered from behind. Oh, we need to switch stuff too, don't we? Change, change. Might need to start healing somebody.
You're gonna feel this one.
Still in it.
Oh, I didn't want Barrett. I didn't mean. There we go.
I won't disappoint you guys.
Actually, don't we have a grenade? I'm gonna try to throw a grenade at him. Dang, I thought we did. Or wait, maybe I don't know. How much does the thunder do? Ooh, we better cure ourselves, Cloud. Holy crap. Get it on Cloud, fast. Oh no. Kinda lucked out there.
Nothing to worry about.
278. Tifa, let's do another limit. Twin burner. Oh no.
I don't have time for you.
It almost sounds like two soundtracks going at the same time. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. Oh, he's done for. What a finish. What a finish, Cloud. That's how it's done. Mind blow. Barrett just got, and we get a star pendant.
Well, now what do we do?
Sephiroth is alive. I have to settle the score.
And that'll save the planet.
Maybe.
Right. I'm going with you.
Me too. There are things I need to know.
About the ancients?
Many things.
I guess it's goodbye, Midgar.
Goodbye, Midgar. We're going on an adventure.
Our journey starts here.
Worried?
I don't know, but I've got no place to go back to now, so I guess I'll have to like traveling.
Now that I think about it, this will be the first time I've ever left Midgar. A little. No, maybe a lot. But I've got my jack of all trades, right?
Right. Don't want to talk, Red? Silent type.
We told Aerith's mom to go somewhere safe, so Marlene should be safe, yeah?
She told me she didn't like Midgar anymore. Looks like all this came at the right time.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go.
From here on, we need a leader for our journey. Of course, that could only be me.
I don't know.
I think it has to be Cloud.
All right. There's a town called Calm northeast of here. We'll meet up there. But the five of us can't just stroll around the plains together. It's too dangerous. We should split into two groups.
All right. We will take Aerith again. And... I suppose we'll take Barrett.
We'll see you at Com.
Bye! Have a wonderful time!
Saving on the world map. On the world map, access the menu anytime and select Save to save your game.
This voice is so soothing. I really enjoy the voiceover voice. Alright. That was Midgar. Now we're off to Calm next. Time that we stream. So, let's see if my pause menu's good. My mic's still good. We're all good.